We'll go to combat. We'll attack with Zatalpa. This is 5, then 6, 7. So we're gonna deal 14 damage to somebody, and then we're gonna create 14 treasure tokens. What's good, YouTube, and a double what's good to everyone that is subscribed to the channel. Thank you for being subscribed. If you would like a double what's good, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel. My name is Coach, and in today's video, we're going to be playtesting the Legends Legacy Precon with the alternate commander named Shanid Sleeper's Scourge. If you would like to see the reviews for the Painbow Precon, you can click my channel and you'll find all those videos. So we're going to go ahead and restart this to draw a new hand. And, oh, we're keeping this hand. I mean, Command Tower, Read the Bones, Arcane Signet. We get this thing that gives treasure tokens, Blade Wing. This is a bomb hand. Wow. We get really lucky right now. So we're going to go ahead and draw for turn. We draw into Drana. So I think we just get down this. Actually, we'll get down the Nomad Outpost tapped and then pass the turn. So we'll draw. And we're going to get down this Command Tower. We'll tap 2 and play the Arcane Signet and then pass the turn. Felwar Stone. I would have liked to draw into a land here. So we're going to Read the Bones here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and we'll cast Read the Bones. So we'll scry 2 and draw 2 cards. So we ended up drawing into a Temple of Malady and then a Kaya's Wrath. So what we're going to do is just get down the Temple of Malady. We're going to scry 1 to Plains. We will choose to keep that on the top, actually. And then we will just pass a turn after that. We'll draw into that Plains. We'll play that Plains. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Technically, I don't want to play Shanid in this situation right here. We can Kaya's Wrath. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to tap Temple of Malice. I don't even think it matters how I tap, how I use this. So we'll do this. And we'll play the Plains. We'll get down the Felwar Stone. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll play a Kaya's Wrath and wipe the board. Then we will go to our next turn. We draw into a Bedevil, which is a nice way to control. I want you guys to notice that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legendary cards inside of our hands. How about we play Drana and then hold up? We play Drana and then play the Reaver Cleaver. So that if our opponent has removal, we can bait it out with Drana, potentially giving us the opportunity to make a ton of treasure tokens the next turn. So I think this is what we do. We go 1, 2, 3. We'll get Drana on the battlefield. And then we will tap the rest of our mana and then play the Reaper Cleaver. I think we put ourselves in a position where they have to respond to this. So let's say that they do, and they take out Drana. Now we'll play Shanid. Go Shanid. And then what we're going to do next, we have 2 mana left over, so we'll just tap out here. And we'll play a Night's Whisper and draw 2 cards and then lose 2 life. We will bounce this Command Tower back to our hand and we'll play a Boros Garrison tapped and then pass the turn. Draw into Zatalpa. It's kind of intense. How much mana we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could play Zatalpa here. Yeah, I think we're going to play Zatalpa, which is kind of absolutely insane. So we're going to get Zatalpa on the battlefield. And then we're going to go ahead and lose 1 life and then draw a card, which is a legendary land that can draw everyone cards. So we're just going to pass the turn here. And now we have a Day of Destiny. Let's get down this Mikokoro and then we'll draw a card and lose a life. And we draw into Anafenza, but I think right now the play is for us to tap 1, 2, and then 3. We'll equip the Reaver Cleaver to Zatalpa. Zatalpa has Flying, Double Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Indestructible, and Menace because of Shanid. Can I buff Zatalpa before I do that, actually? Yeah, we have the Day of Destiny. Guys, this deck is super fun. We're going to go 1, 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll tap a Temple of Malice instead of the Command Tower. We'll get down the Day of Destiny. We're gonna draw a card. We'll lose a life. And then now Zatoppa's a flying 6/10. Can I buff him even more? Does this buff him? Oh, so this gives him +1/+1. Okay. We'll go to combat. We'll attack with Zatoppa. This is 5. And then 6/7. So we're gonna deal 14 damage to somebody. And then we're gonna create 14 treasure tokens. This is 14 treasures. And now what we can do is technically we could Urza's Ruinous Blast to just wipe the board clean of all the non-land permanents that aren't legendary, which is basically in the situation of one-sided board wipe. We could also hold up the Bedevil to remove something. And honestly, we could just start playing, you know, like I can go down to 12 treasures, play Anafenza, draw a card, and lose a life. I could then go down to 8 treasures, play Zerium, draw a card. You know, I could go down to 6 treasures, do this, draw a card. I can go down to 2 treasures, play Neheb, draw a card, Lesha. Guys, play Shanid as the commander, I'm telling you. Shanid, this here, I mean, I think we got really lucky with just the way that we drew into our artifacts. And just that opening hand with the Reaver Cleaver in our hand. Dude, we could attach Blackblade to Zatoppa on top of everything, deal damage, and then create 40 treasure tokens, and then one-sided board wipe. Guys, this commander deck is legit, guys. I'm telling you, this one is really good. So my suggestion, if you buy the Precon and you want to compete, if you want to have fun, I mean, I think that the other commander Dihada is still pretty good, but I just like there's so many legendary cards inside this deck that Shanid is basically just like, it feels like I'm playing Kadena, where like Kadena's like, oh, I play this and then I draw a card every turn, where Kadena just gets a really big advantage really quickly. And I think that Shanid, just because of the abundance of legendary creatures inside this deck, you just draw so many extra cards. And when you have ways to just make incredible amounts of mana with cards like the Reaver Cleaver, I would even play cards to make copies of, if I turn off the legendary rule, I could then make copies of the Reaver Cleaver and then just go off with this card. This card is my favorite card in this entire deck. I really like the Reaver Cleaver. So here's a third What's Good. Thank you for watching this video up to this point if you're still here. If you like videos like this, you can like this video and subscribe to the channel. There are more than 290 videos on this channel. There are plenty of things for you to watch, including gameplay videos. Whenever I end these videos, I always say the same thing. Always remember, eat healthy, or as healthy as you can. Work out every single day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. And most importantly, you gotta believe in yourself, all right? Peace out, people.